Hi, my name is Jo. Welcome to my hip mobility yoga flow. It's a very short yoga flow, just to stretch the hips a little bit before you start your day. We're gonna start in the table top pose. You can put your hands flat. I can't, so that's why I'm gonna have spider hands. Okay, now place your feet. You can place your knees as well, wide apart. I would say on the edges of your mat. And from here, we're just gonna do a couple of breaths. So inhale, cow, and exhale, cat. So inhale and exhale. On the inhale, bring your chest forward, send your hips up and back. And on the exhale, and inhale and exhale, chin to chest, navel to spine. Okay, let's go back to the center, and now walk yourself slowly to the back of the mat into Malasana. Now, if Malasana isn't accessible for you, you can use blocks underneath your hips. From here, we're gonna do a little warm up for our hips. So we're just gonna stand up and go back into Malasana. And stand up. So a couple of Malasana squats to warm our hips up a bit. And a couple more. And last one. Okay, place your hands back and come forward. Cross your shins and sit back on the mat. Now come to a wide angle sit, only as much as you can. And here we're gonna practice some hip tilts. So we're gonna think about tilting the hip forward and then back. So like in cow and cat, when you breathe, you move your hips. We're gonna do the same in sitting pose. So that's gonna be our cat, so that's our exhale. And on the inhale, engage your glutes and tilt the pelvis forward, which is the interior tilt. So tilt forward, breathe in, and exhale, tilt it back. Tilt forward, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Engage your glutes. Inhale, tippy toes. They will help you. And exhale. Inhale, engage your legs. Exhale. From here, inhale, stay here, and on the exhale, don't tilt your hips anymore. Just go slowly down. Keep your back straight. Maybe on your elbows. Maybe lower if you can. It's not needed. All you need is to feel little stretch in your hips. Maybe move side to side a little bit. Okay, and slowly go back. Here we're gonna go for a couple of side stretches. So first, bring this foot closer to your body. Grab it with your left hand, and we're gonna stretch to the left. We're gonna draw a rainbow above our heads. You need to go to the side, not to the front, not to the back. Side body, that's what I'm saying. Draw a rainbow with that top hand. I have actually done a tutorial on this pose, so you can watch it. And stay here, wherever you are, even if you're here, that's fine. Just breathe into the stretch. Look underneath your armpit. Relax. And on the next exhale, come back. Switch the legs. Bring the other leg as close as possible. Grab the ankle. And let's draw the rainbow again on the other side. Inhale, and on the exhale, go deeper into the pose. Relax. Try to look underneath your armpit. Breathe into the pose. Calm your nervous system, because that's all it is. All the stretching is your nervous system trying to stop you. We need to trick it a bit. And on the next exhale, come back to center. Okay, from here, bring your feet together. Again, tilt your pelvis forward and keep your back straight. Inhale, and on the exhale, lower your knees down. Relax. Okay, from here, we're just gonna go back into our tabletop. And if you want, you can go into downward facing dog. I'm doing mine on the spider hand, but you can do it any way you want to. We're just gonna lift our right leg up and step forward. Now put the left knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Look up, Send your hips down and come back here. Now see if you can grab your back foot and bring it as close to your buttocks as possible. Now here we want to stretch the hip flexor. To do this, instead of tilting our pelvis forward, we need to tilt it back. So tilt back. So try to pull, or in other words, try to get your tailbone underneath. So tuck your tailbone and you should feel the stretch here. So tuck your tailbone, straight back. Breathe. And slowly let this leg go down. Lift off the mat and send the right leg back. Same on the left, so lift the left leg up, step forward, right knee on the mat, foot flat. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Hip goes down, melt into the pose. And come back. See if you can grab that foot and bring it forward. Bring it as close as possible to your buttocks. And tilt. So posterior tilt. So tuck your tailbone underneath and feel the stretch on the front of your hip and thigh. If this is your stronger leg like mine, you might experience a cramp at the back of the thigh. If you get this, you need to let it go. You need to let that foot go, obviously. Your body will tell you this. And just stretch that leg and maybe try again, or maybe try another day. That's what happens when you have a little bit of muscle imbalances. And I've got this, so I'm not pulling this foot too close to my bum, because it's gonna do that. I know this. So if you suffer from this as well, then don't pull it that much. Just hold it in a safe place, as long as you can feel the stretch at the front of your thigh. Okay, let this foot go. Lift and send the left leg up and down on the mat. Bring your knees down, feet flat. Send your hips back into child pose. And from here, lift your head and slide towards the front of the mat. Puppy pose. Try to bring your chest to the mat. Breathe. Now, put your elbows down and push yourself forward. Shift your weight and put your knees as wide as the mat, or maybe even wider. Okay, slide them as wide as you can, and now push yourself back again until you feel the stretch in your hips. Just hold it there. Breathe into this stretch. You can come out of it pushing yourself forward, or you can bring your hands closer and then push yourself up into Malasana. And that's where we finish this little stretching sequence. Thank you for practicing with me. I hope you enjoyed this. Leave me a comment if you can. Hopefully see you again. Namaste.